What is going on, everyone? Blaze FM here, and welcome back to another episode of Battling with Bromley. Since this is that last episode in Forest Green, I must apologise for it. I watched back my video today, and I realised there was no audio. And then when I checked OBS today, my mic actually wasn't turned on. So that's my bad. I do apologise for that. I would do a post commentary, but I didn't notice at the time, so there's no point. So today, to make up for it, we're going to do a double header today. 2 episodes in one day. It will be a double upload. They'll be uploaded within a couple of hours of each other, so do keep your eye out for that. But anyway, since that Forest Green game, which you probably didn't watch, we did win 2-1. It was a great performance from the lads. Sorry, no, we lost 2-1. It was a poor performance. 1-2-1? No, we definitely lost 2-1. Definitely lost 2-1. Then we played Boston United, and this was the most boring game of Football Manager I have ever played. So you can see at the bottom here, there was literally 3 highlights in the game. 4 highlights. Kick-off, 1 in the first half that was pretty pointless. Kick-off at half-time, a couple of passes, a couple of minutes in, and then full-time. It was absolutely diabolical. But after that, we've played very well. We got a 3-0 win against Alfreton. A great performance. We're starting to be clinical. Lippman getting a hat-trick in the first half. Not to be outdone, Daniel Carr scored a brace in 15 minutes, and then we went on to win 4-3. But this was an annoying game. We were 4-0 up. I'm thinking, right, we're cruising. I take off some players. They score. Okay, clean sheet would have been nice. They score again. Okay, 4-2, still a good result. 4-3. Oh my God, what are we actually going to go on to lose this game? So I aggressively told them to concentrate. I dropped to 5 men in defence. I dropped as deep as I could, and we managed to pick up pretty much a smash and grab of a 4-3. But it's a 4-3 victory. A victory is a victory at the end of the day. We then went on to play Ebbsfleet, and we won that game 2-1, having been behind at half-time. Again, we were very poor in this game. We only registered 4 shots on target from our 18. It was a bit disappointing to see, really. But we did win the game, and we are sitting in the league 3rd on 77 points, 5 points off Dover. And Dover and Forest Green play each other soon, I do believe. That is going to be a crunch game. If we can keep ourselves in the hunt before this Forest Green game, we will still be in it. Because to be honest, our run in to the end of the season is pretty nice. We've got Welling, who are sitting in 22nd, Chester in 14th, Guiseley, who are pretty much relegated, Bristol Rovers in 9th, Cheltenham, who are 18th, and then Woking, who are 8th. So I wouldn't say we're out of this yet. And as we're in April, since last time we played, we had regen day, and I've got a few players to show you actually. One of them I actually moved to the first team squad. He was that good. Matt Scott, a very good player. If you look at his technicals, it looks pretty poor. But if you highlight his technicals for a central defender, come on. Why can I not remember how to do this? There we go. If you highlight his attributes for a central defender, he's actually very good. He's got good heading, he's got good marking, he's got good tackling. His positioning leaves a little bit to be desired, but we can work on that. His bravery is alright, but he's got good anticipation, good aggression, and his jumping reach, something we need to work on. 13 strength, but he's 16 years old. I think he could go all the way, to be honest. I could see him sticking with us for a very, very long time. I'll sort all this off next season. And there was another player I wanted to tell you about. Here he is, Jack Tipper. I love that polygon. That is a fantastic polygon. But he's a good player. He's got 14 finishing. He's got a good off the ball, good work rate, decent acceleration. I think he could be a good player for us. We're going to keep him around. Hopefully, let him develop. And then I can't remember if we had Phil Harris in the last region day, but he's just another one who's apparently got potential. I don't see it. I don't think he's going to be good enough for us. He's probably going to be moving on at some point. But let's move on into today's episode against Welling. This is a team we're going to run with today. Standard stuff, really. Team that we always play with. We've got Chidi on the bench and a forward to come on if we need him. Fanimo instead of Evans, because Evans is just that little bit better. I think there's more to come from him. Let's go and get through all this and continue on into the game. If we do win today, I feel like we really do need to start putting pressure on Forest Green and Dover because that game that they play against each other is going to be absolutely crucial for our season, because both of them can't win. If we get a draw there, I will be delighted. A draw would probably be the best result for us. We have left it we have left us with a lot to do after that Forest Green game. Very disappointing result. If we'd have won that, we probably would have gone up automatically. And we have lost to Dover a few times this season as well, which is probably going to be our detriment. But we will be in the playoffs. I think it'll take a miracle for us to finish outside the playoffs. Hopefully I haven't jinxed it and we go on to be very poor in the next few episodes, but I do feel we'll be in the playoffs, and the playoffs will be coming up on Saturday and Sunday. The final probably will be coming on Sunday if we do make it to the final, that is. But anyway, Gerling with the save there. Cabba probably should have been doing better with that. We haven't started very well in this game. All this talk about the playoffs is getting to the lads, I feel. And something we might have to address in the summer, get promoted or not, is all these loanees. We have 6 loanees in the starting lineup, which is absolutely ridiculous. White here with the goal. That's a lovely finish in the top corner. Keeper had absolutely no chance there. Sorry, excuse me. A fantastic start to this episode. On 32 minutes, White. Evans picking it up on this left-hand side. Crosses it in, but the defender manages to clear it. But White is the first to react and slots it in that top right-hand corner. Keeper absolutely nowhere. That's about as far in the corner as you're going to get it. Fantastic finish. So, Welling haven't really offered anything today. I am liking this 4-4-2 system. I feel like I've begun to perfect it. If you would like me to put it on the Steam Workshop, just let me know in the comments and I will do that to make it available for you at the end of the season. Tell the lads to guard against complacency. I have set up all this before I promised I'd do it, and I have done it this episode. I've set up all the Pro Zone so that you don't have to watch me click through it. But they are playing through the middle, they're playing out the back. No player particularly is making them tick. If we just take a look at the players on Welling and have a look at the completed passes, Ricky Wellard is linking up the play a lot. So we might have a look at Ricky Wellard, but first things first, we're going to have to close down this shot called keeper distribution, something that we don't want them to be doing. Ricky Wellard's linking up the play, so I'm just going to close him down just that little bit more, so hopefully we can stop his influence on the game that little bit. But other than that, Welling haven't really offered anything. But conversely, we haven't offered anything. We've only had one shot on target and we scored it, which is a very clinical finishing, I must say. Been a very disappointing game this. Going to make some substitutions at this point. Bywater's not having the best of games. No, I've got no one to bring on. Sorry, he's not having the best fitness, but no one to bring on. Bring on Chidi. Now we need to win this game. I'll bring on Finemo. I'm going to bring on Afori for Daniel Carr, who's been fantastic for us this season. In fact, Carr and Littman have been sharing the goals around. I think they've got 20 apiece so far. Duckley with the clearance there. Afori to Littman. We can probably break from this. Littman's going to keep with the ball here. There's 4 people in the middle if he can get the ball across. He passes it to Finemo, and a fantastic save there by Bogard. Possibly the wrong ball. Could have got that ball across earlier. But what's going on there? That was an interesting corner, to say the least. Nothing really came of it. So we are moving on into the latter stages of this game. I'm tempted to go a bit more defensive to make sure we win this game, but there's no point because we are dominating them. So you have White here picking it up, slightly through for Littman. Littman to Afori, and Afori should be scoring that one. And he's fouled the defender trying to get the ball back. Afori should have been scoring that one. But we are leading 1-0. I will let him off. I'm going to give Chidi 5 minutes in the middle of the pitch. I'm trying to give him game time so I hopefully make him develop. It's not working so far, but hopefully he will develop over the next few seasons. With Bywater with the ball in, Bogard's going to collect it. He's going to clear it upfield, and the rest going to blow the whistle. That's my prediction right here. Ramsey to White, White to Chidi, Chidi for Afori, and the rest going to blow the whistle right there on 92 minutes, and that is a 1-0 victory. A very uneventful episode, but a 1-0 victory is a 1-0 victory. I will take that every day of the week. So look out for that episode coming later today, which will be the last game of the season. Hopefully we can still be in the fight at that point. If not, we will have the playoffs coming for you over the weekend. So if you have enjoyed today's episode, please do hit that like button. If you are enjoying the content on the channel, please do not forget to subscribe. I have been a Blazer FM. Thank you very much for watching. Signing out.